I think that you think these are one of the best earbuds right now in the market. Well, kind of. But when you realize that these are almost 3 years old, it's going to be hard for you to decide even you want to buy them or wait for the new one to come out, or even consider other brands. Well, that's exactly why I made this video for you, to help you decide whether you want to buy them or wait for the new one to come out. In terms of design, these are 80% the AirPod Pro ones, which released in 2019, and it means that this is a 6-year-old design. It doesn't mean that it's gonna ruin the customer experience, which we are, and I think it's just a good design that lasted. Well, in terms of the actual changes, we are not getting any difference in the dimensions of not the earbuds or not the case, but in terms of earbuds themselves, they are just located the sensors and the microphones in the different locations of the earbuds, and in the case we are now getting speakers and the lanyard loop. And yes, that's all about the design. In terms of comfort, I mean, these are in-ear earbuds, and some people couldn't stand out the feeling of the in-ear earbuds. But if you don't have any problem with that, which I personally don't, these are really comfortable. There are different ear tips included in the box that you can test them to see which one fits you better. And because these are in-ear earbuds, they're not gonna fall out of your ears that easily, and they're really light and very minimal, that you can wear them almost everywhere, from going to the gym, walking outside, and everything. I mean, for everyday use, these are really comfortable. You can wear them for hours. I mean, you can wear them for hours, but they need to last hours to make that happen, right? Well, this is one of the major changes from the last generation. Apple improved the battery life from 4.5 hours to 6 hours on the earbuds themselves, and from 24 to 30 hours on the case itself, which is noticeable in your day-to-day uses, and you can really feel that the battery life improved from the last generation. But if you compare them to the other brands like Sony's, they're not that impressive in terms of battery life. I personally never had an issue with the battery life. I mean, even after 2 years, and considering that batteries degrade over time, I never felt that they are not enough for my uses. In terms of compatibility, if you have a phone like an iPhone X, which stops at iOS 16, you're missing on some features like adaptive audio or conversation awareness. But don't get me wrong, you can still use the noise cancellation and transparency mode. You just miss on these two features, which in my opinion are really useful features. Features are a ton with the AirPod Pro 2's both hardware and software, like being able to charge them with the Apple Watch charger in addition to the cable and the MagSafe, IPX4 water resistance for the case and the earbuds, the U1 chip in addition to the built-in speakers that can help you find your AirPods or the case easier if you lose them, a new skin detection sensor that helps autoplay and pause the music when you take them out of your ear, which I didn't find any difference than the older sensor that we saw in the last generation, you know. And the most important one is the H2 chip that unlocked a lot of software features, being able to control the volume with the stem of the AirPods, which is very useful. I'm talking about 2 times better noise cancellation, sharper transparency, and the adaptive audio that automatically switches between noise cancellation and the transparency mode. The conversation awareness that automatically switches to transparency mode when you talk to someone. Head gestures for when someone calls you and you just answer them with moving your head up and down, which is really good when you are in a public place. I said answering the call. Well, here's the sample I made for you to see how well are the microphones. This is a microphone quality test of the Apple's AirPod Pro 2 in a quiet room with my normal voice, and this is what you will get with this. Let me know in the comments what you think about the microphone quality, and also if you find the video useful, give it a like and subscribe to my channel for the future videos. In terms of sound quality, I can say that the AirPod Pro 2s are well rated. I mean, they are not the loudest or the bassiest on the market, but they do everything good enough, which makes it easy to recommend to everyone. So in terms of sound quality, you should know that they're not gonna let you down, especially with the $250 price tag, which which is not that cheap for a pair of earbuds. But you can find them also discounted on Amazon. So let's answer the question that should you wait for the new one or buy the existing AirPod Pro 2s? Well, considering that you can buy them discounted on Amazon and the things they give you in this price point, like the features and the sound quality and the battery life, I think they're still worth buying in 2025. Well, that was my conclusion. Let me know what you think about them, and I guess I see you in the next video.